All right. I have not spoken in a long time. It's been definitely been a minute, but ignore my dirty freaking background, y'all. Like I've been sick for like a long time, and the Pedialyte's their medicine, everything. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about humility for a minute and why it's so important. So oftentimes I've struggled I've struggled against sin in general. Like, it's something inescapable. Like, you will constantly be faced and challenged by it. But definitely, I've struggled sometimes with being humble. And that's questionable because I try to always carry myself with impeccable character. But the enemy will come into my head and be like, make me question these things. Make me question my authority and make me question my position in my family and my position spiritually, which is really the dangerous part. My thing is God will and can humble you, and He will do it. And if you feel like for a single second that you're more than what you are, that you don't recognize your place in the Father's kingdom, He will take everything He gave to you and crush it. There won't be anything anymore. And, I've had to learn that the hard way sometimes. And God has taken me and He has boiled me down to nothing. Sometimes He needs to. Sometimes that's what He does. He disciplines you like a father. If you're out of line, then His love can be harsh love sometimes. So it's a reminder never to overstep your own boundary. Always stay humble. Always recognize that you are you, He is He. Live and walk according to that. Don't think you can best Him. Don't think you can test Him, because you cannot. You got to be faithful and you got to be humble. Otherwise, God's going to humble you. Like I said, I've learned that. And I felt like it was a calling on me today to spread this message. Because the enemy's been like grappling with me. And, it's been a struggle for sure. 1000%. And I've been trying to get out of it. And it felt like today God was compelling me, say this, move, spread this message. Because I know even in the minor audience that I have, somebody, hopefully, likely, will be affected by what I have to say. And that's all I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to humbly serve. The moment you take out that humble servitude, I believe that's the word, servitude. The moment you take out that humility and start putting yourself before God, you start ministering for your own popularity and your own success, and you take out the things that come from the Lord, you're bound to fail. You're bound to fail. Because things just don't work like that. Things never will work that way. It's not the way it is. You need to humbly serve. Let go of any pride that you have. Just let it go. Let it lie. Let it die. Whatever this pride is, holding on to unhealthy habits. And I know y'all know which ones I may or may not be suggesting. That's a form of idolatry. That's prideful. Gotta let that go. Whatever it is, humility is humbly serving God. Being able to lay down whatever your pride has yourself attached to in favor of serving Him humbly, which means with faith, with trust. Because every relationship, everybody knows that any single relationship you have is built on trust. And it's the same thing with God. Our relationship with God is also built on trust. So, putting this back at the center of what I was talking about earlier, my earlier talking point, right? we need to humble ourselves. We need to recognize our importance, but also where we stand. Our God is a ruler of his almighty kingdom, and we are supposed to be obedient to our King. We're called to be servants of Christ. We're not called to do this for our own glory. And part of furthering yourself as a Christian is detaching yourself from that pridefulness. And the moment you do, you're going to go remarkably far. And it's something that we're going to be tested with. Because obviously Satan wants to test us with it. That's how he fell. Pride is an incredibly dangerous sin. So you need to recognize and step away from it. And I hope y'all enjoy listening this morning. I hope everybody has a blessed, my gosh, what is it? Wednesday. God bless everyone. I hope you have, like I said, a blessed Wednesday. Thank you so much for listening. I'll hopefully tune in next week. It's been way too long since I've uploaded. All right. Peace.